And a pleasant good afternoon to you. Welcome to Joe Becker Stadium here in Joplin, Missouri, as we get set for the Region 16 championship ball game between your Crowder College Rough Riders and the Jefferson College Vikings, along with Garrett Crane, Adam Winkler here with you as the Crowder College Rough Riders 48-6 on the season, taking on the 20-24 Jeffco Vikings here today. Crowder defeated Jeffco yesterday by the final score of 10-2. Jeffco came back last night and in a wild game, over 4 hours long, defeated St. Charles 15-11. And so Crowder wins this first one here today, and they are moving on. And Garrett, advantage Crowder College here today, the pitching depth. This is a Vikings team that has depleted pitching staff from what I understand, and Crowder has a great chance to come out and grab control early on.
Yeah, Jeffco to begin with, was a little light in the pitching department, and then having to play a couple extra games here in this tournament in order to get back to Crowder, definitely, is going to be a struggle for them. Crowder's got a lot of depth on the mound. They got pretty much everybody available, so they're, nothing holding Crowder back.
What did you see in the ball game between Crowder and Jeffco yesterday? I know kind of back and forth early on, then the Rough Riders really took control of things late.
Yeah, Jeffco had a good arm on the mound that actually had beat Crowder. The one loss that Crowder suffered at Jeffco earlier in the year, and he did a great job outside of the 1 second inning 3-run spot that he gave up. Other than that, he did a really good job keeping them off balance and pitching backwards and was really tough. But Crowder just wore him down, and once he got his pitch count up and started getting tired, they started stringing a couple together and then finally got him out of the game. Once they got him out of the game, Jeffco's bullpen is really depleted. They had nobody to turn to, and it definitely showed. I don't know that they could hardly throw a strike after that.
Well, the Rough Riders today coming to the ball game 48-6. Our countdown to first pitch is sponsored by Crowder College, Freeman Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine. Our starting lineups here today sponsored by First Community Bank, along with Mac Steel and New Mac Electric. For the Jeffco Vikings here today, 20-24 on the season, leading off and playing shortstop, number 1, Josh Gibson. Batting second and playing center field, number 7, Jack Rigoni. Batting third and playing right field, number 17, Gideon Antel. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 30, Matt Shark. Batting fifth and playing second base, number 16, Jordan Duncan. Batting sixth as the DH, number 15, Joe Hamilton. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 12, Matthew Albritton. Batting eighth and playing catching, number 8, Bryce Miller. And batting ninth and playing left field, number 10, Peyton Howard. For Crowder College here today, leading off and playing second base, number 15, Logan Chambers. Batting second and playing third base, number 10, Josh Patrick. Batting third and playing left field, number 2, Peyton Holt. Batting fourth and playing right field, number 19, Landry Wilkerson. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 7, Gavin Glasgow. Batting sixth as the DH, number 28, Frankie Cercillo. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, number 13, Jeffrey Mercado. Batting eighth and doing the catching, number 5, Jack Stroth. And batting ninth and playing center field, number 1, Clayton Gray. James Hicks on the mound today, Garrett, for the Rough Riders. Give us a scouting report on him.
He's a good hard-throwing arm that he'll come at him, and he's done a really good job this year. Had a really good season, committed to South Carolina. Going to go play in the SEC next year. It's been a really good arm for Crowder. I don't know that they really have a true ace on their staff. They've got several guys that do a good job for him, but he would definitely be one that would be considered an ace as far as the season he's had.
Rough Riders starting lineup being introduced here today. Let's step aside for a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back with the first pitch after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
We know your future plans and college plans may have changed, but your goals have not.
Crowder College is here to serve you.
Whether you plan to start a career or transfer to a university, Crowder provides opportunities to keep your dreams alive.
Providing personalized attention, affordable tuition, convenient access, hands-on experience, and transferable options are our specialties.
We're your neighbors and your friends. Crowder.edu.
We are much more than an education.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized for delivering quality specialty care safely and effectively. They were recently named a 2017 CareChex Top 100 in the nation for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A proud supporter of Crowder College athletics is New Mac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is newmac.com or 417-451-1515. Proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, New Mac Electric, your touchstone energy partner.
Stashed away at First Community Bank, our new Swipe and Save program makes it a lot easier to stash money away into savings. Once you enroll your First Community Bank checking account into the program, your savings will grow every time you swipe any MasterCard debit card that is tied to your checking account. Swipe and Save automatically rounds up each debit card purchase to the nearest dollar and then transfers the change into your savings account. It's that easy. Call or stop by a First Community Bank location for enrollment details.
First Community Bank, member FDIC.
Benefits Consultants at 1009 Neosho Boulevard is proud to be a part of the local community and wants to thank everyone for allowing them to serve them. They offer individual and group payroll deducted supplemental benefits for those who have an injury or accident which keeps them from working. For more information, the phone number for Jay Boyce at Insurance Benefits Consultants is 417-451-4244 or online at ibcneosho.com. Proud to support Crowder College. Back here at Joe Becker Stadium in Joplin, Missouri, as we get set for Crowder College baseball here this afternoon on the KNEO Sports Network. Adam Winkler here with you along with Garrett Crane. Our countdown to first pitch has been sponsored by Crowder College, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. And Garrett, if you had a key or two today for the Rough Riders, what would it be?
You know, a quick start, jumping out early, getting on Jeffco right here. If Crowder can jump out to a quick lead early, I really think Jeffco is going to fold up, and it'll be pretty easy from there.
Well, here we go. Josh Gibson's going to dig in on the right side for Jeffco, wearing the white pants today, the white tops with the red trim on the jersey. Crowder white pants with the black tops here with the blue and white trim on the jersey. As Hicks, the right-hander for Crowder College, has the side and brings it in. And a chopper foul third base side, as our official game time here today is 3 o'clock, and our official game time temperature here in Joplin, Missouri currently is 63 degrees. This game was supposed to originally be played at 12 o'clock today, but with rain in the area, and moved it back to 3. Pitch going to miss outside with a fastball, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and Gibson had a good day yesterday and caused a lot of havoc for Crowder.
The wind, the pitch, off speed, that's going to miss in. And the count now 2-1. Gibson, through 3 games in the tournament so far, has 4 hits and 9 at-bats, a .444 average, a triple. There's a chopper foul third base side. And the count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. James Hicks on the season, 9-1, a 3.71 ERA, a 9.26 strikeouts in 9 innings, 70 strikeouts, only 4 walks on the season for Hicks. There's a line shot base hit into left field off the bat of Gibson, and so got a pitch inner half of the plate and was able to rope it into left field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, and Gibson stays hot. You know, he started the game off yesterday with a triple to right field and set the tone for Jeffco. So he's doing a great job, seeing the ball well, and having a nice tournament.
Number 7, Jack Rigoni.
Well, here is Jack Rigoni. Rigoni's going to step in on the right side, batting .286 in this Region 16 tournament. Rigoni 4 hits, 14 at-bats. Gibson a lead down there at first base. And the pitch on the way, off speed and right through there for strike one. Rigoni with those 4 hits, all 4 have been singles, also has 4 RBIs in the tournament. Here's the pitch. A chopper down towards second, could be 2. They go to second for 1, return throw to first in time. A 4-6-3 double play. A good job by Chambers and Mercado up the middle that time to turn that 4-6-3 double play.
Finally got him one. I think that's the first double play they've turned in this tournament. I've had a few opportunities and hadn't been able to get it, but finally got him a double play to get out of something there with that leadoff runner getting on.
Changes the complexion of the inning. Nobody on, 2 out. Here's Gideon Antel, a chopper foul, third base side. Antel in the tournament, 4 hits, 11 at-bats, a .364 average, has 1 RBI. All 4 hits have been singles. He has also struck out twice. No balls and a strike, nobody on, 2 out here in the top of the first inning. Hicks delivers a swing and a foul straight back, and the count quickly now is no balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, Hicks is going right after him. I mean, everything is in or around the zone, and he's challenging them and not falling behind and setting a good tone and a good pace.
The 0-2 pitch on the way. Tried to frame on the outside corner, missing just a bit upstairs, maybe a tad outside too. And the count goes to 1-2 as Matt Shark awaits on deck. 1-2 pitch. Off speed swing and a miss, strike 3. And down goes Jeffco here in the top half of the first inning. No runs, a hit, nobody left. We are through half an inning. Jeffco nothing. Your Rough Riders coming up here on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
Plans and college plans may have changed, but your goals have not.
Crowder College is here to serve you.
Whether you plan to start a career or transfer to a university, Crowder provides opportunities to keep your dreams alive.
Providing personalized attention, affordable tuition, convenient access, hands-on experience, and transferable options are our specialties.
We're your neighbors and your friends. Crowder.edu.
We are much more than an education.
Max Steel Incorporated in Diamond, Missouri is proud to be supporting this portion of the game. They specialize in metal building supplies including residential and commercial garage doors, vinyl siding, plus windows and insulation for commercial and residential. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. till noon. Max Steel Incorporated located at 17982 Elder Road in Diamond, Missouri or online at maxsteelinc.com. 417-325-5300.
Back here at Joe Becker in Joplin, no scores. We head to the bottom half of the first inning as the Rough Riders get their first chance at the plate here this afternoon. Big double play there in the top half of the first inning after the leadoff man Gibson had a leadoff single to left field. Rigoni hit into a 4-6-3 double play. Now Chambers, Patrick, and Holt will lead things off for the Rough Riders in the bottom half of the first inning. Sponsors here today, Tally Tire, Bobby Bryan of American Family Insurance, ProLube Maintenance Center, and Graphic Connections. Gonzalez finishing his warm-up tosses. As Logan Chambers will dig in on the left side. Chambers batting .333 in the tournament. 3 hits, 9 at-bats, 2 doubles, a home run, 4 RBIs. Chambers looking to get Crowder's offense jump-started here in the bottom half of the first inning. It rained all morning long in Joplin, then stopped about 11:30. A chopper foul first base side. By that time, they had already decided to move this game to 3 o'clock. We've had no rain since about 11:30 this morning here in the Joplin area. So things starting to dry out and hoping to get this game in before the next wave comes through. No balls, 1 strike on Chambers. Stands deep in the batter's box, left side. Catcher Miller lays down the target for Gonzalez, and this one's fouled off third base side out of play, and the count quickly 0-2. Gonzalez, a right-hander, working from the first base side of the rubber. From the windup and the pitch. Off speed and a fly ball out towards left field. It's going to carry, but out there is the left fielder Howard to make the play for out number 1 as he pulls it in about 2 steps in front of the warning track. Chambers gave it a ride. Here's Josh Patrick, the Rough Rider third baseman. Patrick, a $167 in the tournament, 1 hit, 6 at bats. He steps in there on the left side. Gonzalez brings it home. A wave and a miss that time by Patrick, strike 1.
Yeah, and Patrick's just kind of had a rough tournament. He hadn't seemed to be seeing the ball all that great. Hopefully he can turn it around today.
No balls and a strike, nobody on. And 1 out here in the first. A chopper almost went into the Jeffco dugout right there. Count quickly 0-2. Gonzalez on the season is a freshman, 7 appearances, has only pitched 8 innings coming in to the ball game today. A 5.63 ERA. And a ground ball, that's going to be a fair ball up the first base line. Nice pickup over there by the first baseman, Shark. He'll step on the bag for out number 2.
Left fielder number 2.
3 unassisted brings up Peyton Holt. Speaking of Gonzalez, he's given up 5 earned runs in those 8 innings, has struck out 10 batters, has walked 3, and given up 3 home runs. So when you talk about getting to the lower end of your pitching staff, Gonzalez only 8 innings so far this season. Breaking ball right through there for a strike. Not saying the young man doesn't have talent, but just hasn't been one of the top guys this year as a freshman. I'm sure he'll be in there quite a bit next year. The 0-1 pitch, looking good here early on. A chopper foul, keeping the Rough Riders off balance here in the bottom half of the first inning.
Yeah, and that's another thing. You know, he hadn't thrown a whole lot, so Crowder doesn't have a whole lot on him. You know, they don't have any tendencies and don't really know what he, is typically trying to do. So they have to try to figure it out in the early innings here.
No balls, 2 strikes on Holt. Fastball going to miss down low and away, and the count now 1-2. Holt batting 200 in the Region 16 tournament, 1 for 5. Wind the pitch. Off speed and driven to left center field. That ball is well hit. That ball is going to be up against the fence. Holt around first base. On his way to second base. He'll stop right there with a 2-out double. A mistake by Gonzalez, and Holt laced it to the left center field gap.
Yep, he was ready for it. Got the ball up and got a good piece of it. Nice line drive out to left center, and now they got a guy in scoring position for Wilkerson to come in and see if he can get hot and start swinging the bat a little bit better himself.
He is batting 250 in the tournament. Is Landry Wilkerson in there on the left side. Holt a lead down there at second base. Check of the runner and the pitch. And a fastball going to miss upstairs, and the count 1-0. Wilkerson, 2 hits, 8 at-bats, has 3 RBIs, 1 home run here in the tournament. Holt, a lead down there at second base, had a 2-out double moments ago. A check of him at second, and the pitch by Gonzalez. There's a line shot into left field, tailing away from the left fielder, but a nice running catch by Howard as he moved towards the foul line, able to pick it up off his shoestrings for the final out of the inning. After 1, no score on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Not complicated. God doesn't ask you to do something complicated. You don't have to straighten out your life first. Some people say, I'm not good enough. I'll wait till I get better. That'll never happen. Those things happen after you've come to Christ. You come just as you are. You don't have to make yourselves well before going to see the doctor. Jesus was called the great physician. He said it's not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. I've come to call not the righteous, but sinners to repentance, he said. And we're all sinners. We're all in need of the great physician to heal a broken marriage, to heal the problems that are in your mind and heart all the time.
We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association. For a free booklet about what it means to have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, call us toll-free at 866-JESUS-CARES.
Top of the second inning here from Joe Becker Stadium in Joplin, Missouri. No score between Crowder College and Jefferson College. Region 16 championship game. Matt Shark, the first baseman, to lead things off. He'll step in on the right side. 333 in the tournament. 4 of 12. 2 home runs, 4 RBIs for the big right-handed hitting first baseman. He'll take a strike through there from Hicks, 0-1. Wind the pitch. Off speed and a wave and a miss that time by Shark, and quickly 0-2. Hicks working quickly. The 0-2 offering. Fastball, strike 3 call. Got him looking on the outside corner for out number 1.
Second baseman, number 16, Jordan.
Went right after him there. Nice hard fastball out on the outer corner. And I think he must have been sitting on an off-speed pitch or something. He was not ready for it.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Hicks going back to in the top half of the first inning. Now a fastball inside corner, strike 1 to Jordan Duncan. The wind, the 0-1. Off speed, swing and a miss, and the count quickly 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Duncan down swinging. 2 down for Joe Hamilton. The old mantra could be true in this ball game as well. You better get to a good pitcher early on before they find their groove. And it's looking right now, Hicks might have found a groove for Crowder College here in the bottom of or top of the second inning. Joe Hamilton, the DH, will take a pitch just off the outer half of the plate, ball 1.
Yeah, he looks comfortable. He's working quick and got a nice pace going and going right after him.
Here's the 0-1. Swung on, fouled out of play, third base side, and the count's 0-2. Pardon, 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Right through there, strike 2. So Hamilton down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hicks trying to strike out the side here in the top of the second inning. And the pitch. Off speed, a chopper over the head of Hicks, charging the second baseman. Throw to first, not in time. A good play that time. Chambers charging, trying to get the speedy Hamilton, but just couldn't get it there in time to first base, and a runner on at first with 2 down. Those in-between balls. Hicks tried to jump up off the mound and pull it in. Just was bouncing over his head, and Chambers had a long way to come from his second base position.
Yeah, and that's one of those AstroTurf-created base hits right there.
A runner at first base, 2 down. And Hicks will peppers the outside corner with a fastball for a strike to Matthew Albritton. Albritton 111 in the tournament. 1 hit, 9 at bats, has 1 RBI. Pitch on the way. Off speed, chopper down towards third, off the glove of the third baseman, Patrick. And the throw to first, not going to be in time. Going to be an error on Patrick down there at third base. Somewhat lost his footing, tried to field it on the backhand.
Yeah, they're giving that a hit. I'm not sure. I was kind of blocked, but it almost looked like he was defending himself. I don't know if it was take a funky hop or was it hit that hard. I couldn't really tell.
He was kind of leaning back, had the glove in front of the face. He was down on a knee to try and pick it up. So 2 on for Jeffco here with 2 out in the top of the second inning. Hicks brings it in. Off speed, going to miss down low. Right here to Bryce Miller, the catcher. Miller, no hits and 4 at bats here in the tournament. Struck out twice. Hamilton down there at second base, Al Britton down at first base. A ground ball, base hit into right field. Hamilton around first base. They're going to try and score him. Here's the throw home. It's going to be offline, not in time. It's an RBI single by Bryce Miller, the catcher. And after back-to-back strikeouts to begin the inning, 3 consecutive singles by Jeffco, they lead 1-0.
Yeah, and just got a pitch out over the plate and just poked it through the right side. Thought we had a chance there to gun him down at the plate, and like I said, throw was just offline a little bit. If it would have been on target, he would have been out at the plate.
An RBI for Miller. Here's Peyton Howard. The left fielder, runners on at the corners and 2 down. Hicks checks the runners, the pitch. Fastball going to miss inside, ball 1. A single by Hamilton, or infield singles by Hamilton and Al Britton, and then a single to right field by Miller. Swing and a miss here by Howard. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two on, 2 out. Top of inning number 2. Here's the pitch. Off speed, a swing and a miss, and the count now 1-2. See if Hicks can end the scoring threat right here. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 on and 2 out. Check of the runner at third base. And the pitch, runner off and going at first base, and chop foul at home plate by Howard. We'll do the 1-2 once again.
And of course, for Crowder, you want to get out of here with no more damage. Jeffco kind of riding high right now after making that comeback last night and winning that game, and got some momentum on their side, and you don't want to give them too much.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, runner off and going again, and a fly ball into left field. Holt coming in, and he will make the play for the final out of the inning, but the Vikings pick up a run on 3 hits and 2 left. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Jeffco 1, Crowder College 0 on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
1 and done, 313, 5153.
Hi, I'm Jim Nelly, owner of Roof One. Before you actually see a leak, it may be too late. A leak from hail damage may not occur for 3 to 5 years, but most insurance companies allow 1 year to make a claim. Roof One gives free inspections, so give us a call. You've got nothing to lose and a new roof to gain.
Call Roof One and done, 313-5153, area code 417.
Graphic Connection at 1006 Harmony Street in Neosho is your source for all sporting apparel. Graphic Connection provides screen printing services as well as fan gear for local schools, yard signs, athletic wear, sporting goods, letter jackets and patches, engraving, embroidery, and more. Their phone number is 417-456-5040 or check them out on Facebook.
We head to the bottom of the second inning. Jeffco 1, Crowder College 0. Vikings strung together 3 consecutive singles.
Glasgow.
After 2 were retired in the top of the second inning. Gavin Glasgow to lead things off. He'll step in on the right side. Glasgow batting .500 in the tournament, 3 of 6. Has a double. And there on the right side, takes a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. If you're Crowder, you'd like to respond right here and at least get 1 back, if not more. The 0-1 pitch. There's a little looper into center field. That's going to drop in front of the center fielder, Rigoni, for a leadoff single for Glasgow.
Designated hitter number 28.
Good start to the inning there.
Cercello.
Here's Frankie Cercillo, the DH. Dig in there on the left side.
I was going to say, I think Glasgow's having one of the best tournaments.
He is batting .500 before that at bat, so creep it up even more. Was 3 of 6, now 4 of 7. Glasgow will get a lead on down there at first base. Cercillo in there on the left side. Pitch on the way and right through there for a strike.
They've also, I think, bumped Gavin up in the lineup a little bit today, too. They've shook it up a little bit. There's a couple different changes in the lineup I can see.
Cercillo in there on the left side. Batting .333 here in the tournament. And we'll take a pitch down low and in. And we're even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Cercillo 2 hits, 6 at bats. Has a home run and 3 RBIs. Right fielder Antel deep out in right field, right on the warning track almost out there. Pitch on the way, off speed and catching the outside corner for a strike.
Well, Frankie hit a ball yesterday that almost hit that house out there in left center field. So he's definitely got some power in his bat.
1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch on the way. And strike 3 call, got him looking on the outside corner for out number 1.
Yeah, backdoor breaking ball right there, and he just didn't think it was going to get all the way back onto the corner and caught him looking. So not what you would like after a leadoff single, but still got a couple to work with here.
Here's Mercado, 1 of 7 in this Region 16 tournament, batting $143, has 2 RBIs. That 1 hit was a home run, though. Check of the runner at first base, and the pitch. A chopper foul, third base side, 0-1. Joe Becker Stadium here in Joplin. You have that hill that goes up in right field towards the fence, a low wooden fence out in right field. And the taller fence as you get towards dead center field and all the way around towards left. It's 400 to dead center here at Joe Becker. A 1 pitch. Going to miss away, 1-1.
Yeah, I've always wondered why they didn't just build a big wall out there, you know, and not have that hill in play. Because it came into play yesterday once or twice when your right fielder's running up on that hill. It makes it really tough.
Lose your footing, go into the wooden fence out there. Now Gonzalez going to step off. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mercado in there on the right side, the pitch. A ground ball down towards short, could be 2 to second for 1. Throw to first base in time. A 6-4-3 double play. Down goes Crowder here in the bottom of the second. We head to inning number 3, 1-0 Jeffco on the KNEO Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized for delivering quality specialty care safely and effectively. They were recently named a 2017 CareChex Top 100 in the nation for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
Top of the third here from Joe Becker Stadium in Joplin, Missouri. Region 16 championship game. Jeffco on top of Crowder 1-0. Josh Gibson, Jack Rigoni, Gideon Antiel to lead things off. Gibson singled his first time up, was retired on a double play ball. Gibson in there on the right side, the pitch, and through there for strike one. Jeffco left 2 on in the top of the second inning after Hicks struck out Shark and Duncan to begin the inning. Consecutive singles by Hamilton, Albritton, and Miller before Howard flew out to left to end the inning. Jeffco picked up a run there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a chopper foul, third base side, and the count now 1-2.
Yeah, and Crowder would really like to keep holding them here until they can finally get something going on their end.
The wind, the 1-2 pitch. And chop foul, third base side once again. Helping support Rough Rider baseball today is Roper Honda. Roper Honda located at the corner of Range Line and Newman Road in Joplin. Locations also on West 7th Street in Joplin, South Main and Webb City. There's a line shot foul down the left field line by Gibson. Do the 1-2 once again. He was all over that pitch just a bit early.
Keeps working him in this at bat for the most part. We'll see if he maybe has him thinking in and can maybe get him away here.
He tried to go away and missed with the fastball barely in the count 2-2.
Yeah, good pitch, good spot. Just missed out and up a little bit and working the count even.
2 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Another foul ball, third base side, out of play.
And I'm out in front with a changeup there. So Hicks is doing a good job mixing it up and throwing a lot of strikes. He's definitely making them earn it, as his stats would show. I mean, he does not walk guys.
2 balls, 2 strikes here on Gibson. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Gibson for out number 1.
Center fielder, number 7, Jack Rigoni.
Here's Jack Rigoni. Rigoni grounded into a 4-6-3 double play his first time up. Rigoni in there on the right side. And a high chopper down towards short, cut off by the third baseman Patrick. Throws to first in time for the out, and 2 down. Another one of those turf hops right there, and Patrick really was the only one that could make a play on that if they wanted to get the out at first base.
Yeah, it looked like Glasgow was barely keeping his toe on the bag over there, too, on that stretch. I think he just barely had his big toe stuck on it, but he hung on for the out.
2 down now. Fastball going to miss inside to Antel. Gideon Antel struck out his first time up. 1 ball, no strikes, nobody on, 2 out. Fastball is going to catch a piece of our home plate umpire. Went off the glove that time of Stroth, the catcher, and then rattled the cage of our home plate umpire here today. Coach Lolliman checking on him. Stroth buying some time and having a quick chat with a home plate umpire. Went off the glove of Stroth, went off his helmet, then got the face mask of the umpire. This one's chopped foul, 2-1. A strikeout of Gibson, a ground out by Rigoni. Nobody on, 2 out, top of the third. Jeffco on top 1-0 over Crowder College. 2-1 pitch. Fastball right through there for a strike, and the count's 2-2. Roof 1 a sponsor, Roper Honda and Numac Electrical sponsoring the ball game today. Hicks shakes off his sign, now has one to his liking. 2-2 pitch, a ground ball down to short. Picked up by Mercado, throw to first is in time, barely. Hustling down the line was Antel the entire time, but they beat him by half a step. We headed to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Jefferson College on top of Crowder on the KNEO Sports Network. The law offices of Wood and Peterson is proud to be sponsoring this portion of Crowder College baseball on KNEO. Located at 119 South Washington in Neosho and at 431 Virginia Avenue in Joplin. They serve Southwest Missouri with personal claim representation. For more information, the phone number is 417-451-4141 or online at neoshoattorney.com. Be sure to listen to This Week in Crowder College, sponsored by the law offices of Wood and Peterson, every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on KNEO.
Thunder leads to a storm. When disaster strikes, you gotta get informed.
Hard work, dedication, and trust is vital to any team's success. Let the professionals at Roof Masters Remodeling help give you peace of mind during your next roof tear-off and replacement or home exterior project. Call them today at 417-726-5226.
Restoration done right. Roof Masters. Roof Masters Remodeling.
Jack Stroth to lead things off here for Crowder in the bottom of the third. 1-0 Jeffco on top in this Region 16 championship game. Jeffco wins. They force his second game tonight. If not, Crowder, if they win, they'll move on. Pitch upstairs by Gonzalez is going to miss for ball one. And boy, give credit to this young right-hander for the Vikings through the first 2 innings, giving up 2 hits, but no runs as of yet. Off speed, missing upstairs, 2-0.
Yeah, you'd like to think it's just a matter of time before Crowder's going to get to him. And you got a really good offensive club, and they don't get held in check too often.
2 balls, no strikes, the pitch. Swinging a foul out of play. 2-1 now.
This is Jack's first opportunities of the tournament so far. I don't think he has played yet, so first time he's getting some action.
2-1 pitch. And he'll hit a high fly ball to left field. That ball's going to carry way back and gone. A home run for Jack Stroth. A bomb over the bleachers in left field. And Crowder's tied this thing up at 1. That ball just continued to carry over the bleachers and almost hit that house behind the bleachers out there. I mean, that was a shot off the bat of Stroth, who ties the ball game up.
And there's no wind helping that either. That flag is dead still, and that's a nice first at-bat of the tournament for Jack.
Maybe that will get this offense on track right now.
And that's putting Crowder close to 100 home runs, I believe. I think they are at like 98 or 99, something like that.
So in the tournament so far, Crowder, I believe that's number 98 on the season. Pitch going to miss away, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes on Clayton Gray. 2-0 pitch. Fastball going to catch the outside corner, 2-1. So Gonzalez gives up his first run of the game. 2-1 pitch. Chopper right back up the middle into center field for a base hit. Now the bottom half of the lineup has set the table for the top half for the Rough Riders.
Number 15, Logan Chambers.
Here's Logan Chambers. Let's see how Crowder fares his second time through the order.
Yeah, I want to see if they decide to put Clayton in motion at some point over there at first. Crowder definitely likes to steal some bags whenever they can. They do not bunt a whole lot. They are more likely to try to swipe a base than try to sacrifice one.
Clayton Gray a lead at first base. And Gonzalez will step off and drive him back to the bag. A pitch. Going to get away from the catcher. Miller, and down to second base goes Gray. Miller just looked like he took his eye off that one, went right through his legs, and now timeout asked for as they're going to have a meeting at the mound. Here are the Jeffco Vikings going to try and calm Gonzalez down right here. Sponsors today: Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Insurance Benefits Consultants, Roof Masters Remodeling, and the Law Office of Wood and Peterson. We're tied at 1, bottom of the third inning, here from Joe Becker Stadium in Joplin. Meeting on the mound is over. Chambers digs back in, 1 ball and no strikes on him. Lead run down there at second base for the Rough Riders in the form of Clayton Gray. Outfield straightaway here against Chambers. The check of the runner at second base, the pitch. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. Chambers flew out to left field his first time up. 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now Gonzalez stepping off. Check the runner at second. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And going to miss inside for a ball.
You just get that feeling Gonzalez is, starting to struggle, losing his pace, not being as aggressive. Now he's starting to miss here and there with the zone with some bad misses down in the dirt, and it seems that Crowder's maybe rattled him a little bit.
Two balls and a strike. And a balk on Gonzalez. What we have time called. A time called there by Chambers at home plate.
Yeah, I think Chambers may have got that time call in just before he balked.
Fastball going to miss away. 3 balls, 1 strike. Gonzalez set at the belt, and the pitch. A wave and a miss, 3-2.
And not a very good swing and a 3-1 count there, chasing off speed pitch down in the dirt. And not what you want to do 3-1, but work a full count here. Still got another opportunity.
3 balls, 2 strikes on Chambers. Clayton Gray down there at second base. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and going to miss away, ball 4.
Third baseman, number 10, Josh Patrick.
Jeffco's got somebody in the bullpen down there, right-hander. I haven't been able to see his number, but they got some action going on down there.
Now here's Josh Patrick. Patrick to step in on the left side. Runners at first and second base, and the pitch down low for ball 1. So home run in this inning by Stroth to lead things off. And Gray singled back up the middle, a walk to Chambers. Now a pitch down low and away, ball 2. Here to Josh Patrick.
Right-hander Gavin Dockery in the bullpen for Jeffco.
Crowder trying to take the lead here in the bottom of the third. Pitch going to miss upstairs. The count now 3-0.
Again, just looks like he's rattled and just having trouble even finding the zone. And, they had a bad problem with that yesterday. Got to a point there deep in the game where they just couldn't throw a strike.
And down low, ball 4. They are loaded for Peyton Holtz.
Sometimes you wonder, and they really just not throw strikes? Are they that afraid to challenge the zone with this offensive club of Crowder?
Well, nowhere to put Holt now. Holt doubled to left center field his first time up. Holt digs in there on the right side. Here's the pitch. It's going to miss down low and away, and boy, Gonzalez really struggling right now. Back-to-back walks to Chambers and Patrick. Has not retired a batter here in this inning. One run is in, bases are loaded. A great chance for Crowder College. The pitch to Holt. And missing down low, 2-0. You wonder now how quickly the right-hander Dockery can warm up down there in the bullpen. 2-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss that time by Holt, and the count 2-1.
Well, the bigger question is do they have confidence in keeping this guy in or going to the bullpen? Going
That's
to the
true.
bullpen yesterday didn't do him any good. So, you wonder what they really have.
Here's the 2-1. And a foul off by Holt. Out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Clayton Gray down there at third base. Chambers at second base. Patrick at first base. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Peyton Holt. The pitch. And he'll foul this one back off the screen. Do the 2-2 once again.
Yeah, if you're Jeffco, you're just wanting an opportunity to get 2 outs right here if you can. I mean, trading out for a potential double play ball. They've got all their fielders back and trying to do that. So
see if Holt gets something in his wheelhouse right here on 2-2. A 2-2 pitch. A ground ball down towards second, could be 2. Bobbled by the second baseman. They get the out at second, and a run comes home to score. Crowder now on top 2-1. But you mentioned it, Garrett, right there. They traded double play for a run, and they got a perfect double play ball, but botched out there by Duncan, the second baseman.
they did. It was perfect right at him, and he just lost the handle of it, grabbing it out of his glove. And unfortunate for Jeffco to not be able to get 2 out of that.
Now Chambers down there at third base. Holt on at first base. Here's Landry Wilkerson. Now swing and miss, strike 1. Crowder on top 2-1 in the bottom of the third. 0-1 pitch in the dirt that time, 1-1. Wilkerson hit a tailing line drive to left field his first time up. A nice running catch by Howard out there and left. Fly ball right here could get a run home. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a high and away, ball 2, 2-1.
With the way Gonzalez is throwing right now, it makes it hard on Crowder to possibly try starting a runner with a hit and run or something like that, because he's just kind of all over the place.
2 balls, 1 strike, a throw to first base, and Holt back in there safely.
Yeah, I think maybe they'll just maybe try to put the steal on at some point here. It doesn't look like he's going anywhere just yet.
Turned on that one, did Wilkerson, and pulls it foul. You can't turn on a ball much more than he did right there. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Wilkerson. Glasgow on deck. Runners at the corners for Crowder College. Two-two pitch. Off speed in the dirt. Knocked down by Miller, the catcher. The count now is full.
Well, it'll be interesting here. Now that we got a full count, I think Crowder may start Holt from first there.
Gonzalez staring in for the sign. comes set at the belt, the pitch. And fastball, high and away, ball 4. They're loaded once again.
First baseman, number 7, Gavin Glasgow.
That's the 3rd walk in the inning by Gonzalez.
And now you're bringing up one of the possibly hottest bats at the moment for Crowder in Glasgow.
Glasgow in there on the right side. Here's the pitch. Hanging breaking ball, chops it foul, 0-1. A big outfield here at Joe Becker. Lots of room in right center, lots of room in left center, and down that right field line. No balls and a strike. Glasgow ready. Here's the pitch. I'll take a pitch down low and away. Ball 1, 1-1.
Must be big for Crowder right here. Get a big hit and maybe bust this thing open right now.
2-1 Rough Riders lead it. Bottom of the 3rd. And the dirt, ball 2, 2-1. A leadoff home run by Stroth, then a single by Gray. And 3 walks have been mixed in after that. Bases are loaded, 1 down. 2-1 pitch. And strike on the inside corner. Glasgow thought about pulling the trigger that time, just quite couldn't do it. 2-2. Now timeout asked for. Chambers down there at third base. Holt down there at second. Wilkerson on down at first. The 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch and shot down towards first and picked up, and they're going to throw it home. It's not going to be in time as the first baseman, Shark, stepped on the back. That had some funky spin to it as it was kind of a check swing that time and shot down the first base line. They get the out, but a run scores.
Yeah, I had a lot of English or something on it there. He went down, bent down to pick it up, and it almost scooted right past him.
Crowder on top, 3-1. Frankie Cercillo steps in there on the left side. Frankie will take a pitch high and away, ball 1. The Chambers scored from third. Holt now down there at third. Wilkerson on down at second base. The pitch. A strike on the outside corner. I think if you're Gonzalez, if you get out of this inning with only 3 runs being scored, you feel pretty fortunate, and Jeffco still feels a part of this ball game.
Yeah, if he gets out of it here, it's almost kind of a win, momentum-wise for him.
1-1 pitch. A strike on the outside corner, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 out. 3 runs are in for the Rough Riders. They lead at 3-1. The wind, the pitch. A wave and a miss by Cercillo. He's going to strike out for the final out of the inning. Down goes Crowder, but they do score 3. We head to the top of the 4th inning. Crowder leads at 3-1 on the KNEO Sports Network.
The name Jesus Christ. For some, it's a name that's controversial, even offensive. Franklin Graham explains.
Well, it's obvious because he's the Son of the living God. And I believe there is evil in this world. And the devil is doing everything he can to discredit and to destroy the name of Jesus Christ. This name of Jesus, it's the greatest name in all of history. When Jesus was here on earth, he was the most controversial person of his day. Every generation, every century, Jesus Christ has dominated that century. He has to be the Son of God. If he was just a mere man, why would there be such an impact? There are a lot of religions founded by men, but no name has brought such controversy as this name of Jesus Christ.
We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association. For a free booklet on what it means to have a relationship with Jesus Christ, call us toll-free at 866-JESUS-CARES or click billygraham.org.
Back here, Joe Becker, top of the fourth inning. 3-1 Crowder on top of Jeffco. Matt Shark to lead things off. For Jefferson College, Shark in there on the right side, struck out his first time up. And Hicks will miss down low for ball one. So Crowder scores 3 in the bottom of the third, but could have been a lot worse that time for Jeffco. There's a shot by Shark into center field for a leadoff single. And the first baseman for the Vikings on down there at first with nobody out in the top of the fourth inning.
I definitely like to come out and shut them down after you score, you know, and hold them and get back in the dugout to try to pile on more. But
so far in the ball game today, Crowder has left 3 runners on base. Pitch on the way, going to miss away that time to Jordan Duncan, who struck out swinging his first time up. It was Shark and Duncan who struck out back-to-back to begin the top of the second, and 3 consecutive singles, which allowed a run to score for Jeffco in the top of the second. A swing and a miss that time by Duncan. Count 1 ball and 1 strike. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for Crowder College. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Vikings. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ground ball down towards second, could be 2 to second for 1. Return throw to first in time. The second 4-6-3 double play in the ball game. And 2 down here for Jeffco in the top of the fourth.
Number 15, Joe Hamilton.
yeah, I couldn't do it any better than that. And that was one of those tailor-made double plays, and Crowder turned it perfect.
Chambers to Mercado to Glasgow down there at first base. Nobody on, 2 out. Here is Joe Hamilton, who had a high chopping infield single over the mound his first time up. Came around to score on the single by Miller. 1-0 pitch. Catch the outside corner for a strike. The count's 1-1. One pitch by Hicks. Now line shot, base hit into right field. Hamilton is 2 for 2. He's on safely at first base with 2 down.
Third baseman, number 12, Matthew Albritton.
Here's Matthew Albritton. Albritton in there on the right side. And a single down to third base his first time up. Hamilton, a lead at first base. A check of him by Hicks, the pitch. Fouled off first base side, out of play.
And again, you get 2 outs, and Jeffco just won't go down easy. Keep extending the innings, trying to put pressure on Crowder.
Timeout asked for and granted. Flag completely still out there in center field. No balls and a strike. And the pitch. Chop foul, third base side. So 0-2. Bryce Miller would be up there next if Albritton can extend the inning. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. Got him looking on the outside corner with the off-speed pitch to end the inning as the Vikings leave a runner stranded down there at first base. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 3.5. It is Crowder 3 and Jeffco 1 on the KNEO Sports Network.
Being a part of this community is important to Bobby Bryant of American Family Insurance. Located at 2020 La Cuesta Drive in Neosho, Bobby Bryant of American Family Insurance offers plans for auto, home, plus life insurance coverage for the whole family. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. To learn more about coverage options, the phone number is 417-451-1173 or online at amfam.com. A proud business impact partner of KNEO.
Tally Tire at 18152 Highway 86 is a proud supporter of Crowder College and would like to congratulate the Rough Riders on an amazing season. Tally Tire is your full-service car and truck headquarters. They carry name-brand tires such as Nexen, Mastercraft, Uniroyal, ATC camper shells and bed covers, and do oil changes and tune-ups. Call Tally Tire today for all your automotive needs at 417-451-0457. Jeffrey Mercado to lead things off for the Rough Riders here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Mercado followed by Stroth and Gray if anyone gets on Chambers. Mercado in there on the right side. Mercado hit into a double play his first time up. Gonzalez back out there for his fourth inning worth of work. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off speed and a swing and a miss. And Mercado down here in the count 0-2. Mercado trying to get on base to lead off the bottom of the fourth inning. Here's the 0-2 pitch on the way. And swing and a miss. Down goes Mercado for out number one here in the fourth. There's Jack Stroth, who homered to left field his first time up on an absolute bomb. He'll dig in there on the right side. We'll give credit to this youngster. Gonzalez was in a bad jam in the third, only gave up 3 and then came back to strike out Cercillo to end the bottom of the third and struck out Mercado to end or to start the bottom of the fourth inning. Now Stroth will take a strike, and it's 0-1 on him. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball, diving stop by the shortstop Gibson. Throw to first is not going to be in time as Stroth will beat it out. A great stop by Gibson, the shortstop. It was deep in the hole. The throw was on line just a bit late.
He did everything he could. A great play just to keep it on the infield and to still have a chance. You know, it was an outstanding play.
Here's Clayton Gray. Singled his first time up, came around to score. The second run of the ball game for Crowder College. And the pitch. Fastball going to miss down low. Ball one. Dockery still down there staying loose in the Viking bullpen if he is called upon. 1-0 pitch. Stroth bluffed to move towards second base. Gray will take a pitch outside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Now they'll drive the runner back to the first base bag as Gonzalez steps off. 2-0 pitch. There's a line shot into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Stroth around second base. He's headed towards third. He'll be in there safely. A single by Clayton Gray, his second of the ball game. And runners on at the corners with only one down.
In the bottom of the order, doing it again. Setting the table to turn it over to the top of the order. And great job by Crowder. Get something going.
A meeting at the mound once again. Let's see if this is it for Gonzalez. And they will make a pitching change, and we'll step aside with the pitching change being made. Crowder on top 3-1 on the KNEO Sports Network.
Do you ever wonder about the direction your life is taking, whether you're living the way you should? Franklin Graham reminds us we can know the answers to these questions.
You see, the Bible says we've all sinned, and the Bible tells us that the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Jesus Christ our Lord. My friends, I want to tell you tonight that you can be sure that your sins have been cleansed. You can know this not because of some ordeal you put your body through, but because of the shed blood of the Lord Jesus Christ on Calvary's cross. He died in your place, and tonight God will forgive you and He'll cleanse you if you're willing to accept His Son, Jesus Christ, by faith into your heart, into your life.
Are you willing to accept Jesus Christ by faith into your heart and life? We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association. For a free booklet on what it means to have a relationship with Jesus Christ, call us toll-free at 866-JESUS-CARES or click billygraham.org.
Back here at Joe Becker Stadium in Joplin, Missouri. Adam Winkler, Garrett Crane, along with you here this afternoon. Crowder on top 3-1, bottom of the fourth inning. New pitcher in the ball game. It's going to be Gavin Dockery. He's a freshman right-hander. Dockery has pitched 16 and a third innings so far this season. An ERA of 15.98. He's given up 8 home runs, has struck out 14, walked 15, has given up 29 earned runs and 30 hits.
Boy, that's a rough stat line.
That is.
But yeah, you know, it's just amazing to me. That's, you know, Jeffco had a rough offseason. You know, their coach had left. Of course, COVID hits and had a lot of effects on all kinds of programs, but they didn't hire a coach until about October, and so I believe when he finally got hired and got there, they only had about 19 players. A lot of guys left. I know a couple of their pitchers came over to Crowder, transferred, and so, you know, it's been tough on them, and it definitely shows in their pitching staff because, I mean, even him warming up right now, I don't think he's thrown a strike yet, and that's what we got into yesterday. Once we got to their bullpen, they literally couldn't throw strikes, and I've never seen that, at least as far as I can remember, at this level of college baseball.
When you talk about Jeffco, they have been Crowder's really arch nemesis here in Region 16 for years, and now Crowder a chance to really bust a hole open in this ball game. Runners at the corners, 1 down, and the top of the order up there here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The pitch by Dockery. A fastball catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Yeah, and you got to think if Crowder can get a couple on him right here. I mean, you know, Jeffco's going to start folding up shop and start giving up because I don't think they have anybody else to go to.
Runner off and going. They're going to throw down to second base. It's not going to be in time. A stolen base for Clayton Gray. So there's your answer, Garrett, when Crowder's going to start running and is right now. Runner is in scoring position at second and third. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Chambers. Walked and scored his last time up. Dockery, a right-hander, comes set at the belt. The pitch. Fouled off third base side, out of play. Chambers down here in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Chambers is another SEC commitment from Crowder, and hopefully get to see him playing for Tennessee next year.
Waits back on that off-speed pitch and chops it foul.
Be interesting to see what the draft does, you know, next month, and how many of these guys continue to stay in college, and see if any of them get drafted and signed to go pro.
Continue living their dream. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Dockery's going to step off. Dockery, 6'4", 195 from Imperial, Missouri. Pitch going to miss outside. Played at high school-wise at Ladue Horton Watkins. A very good football team there at Ladue Horton Watkins. They've won a state title recently. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss by Chambers. Went after a high fastball that time. Couldn't catch up, and 2 down.
Third baseman, number 10, Josh Patrick.
Well, that's a tough one. You know, sometimes these guys are what we call wildly effective to where, you know, and they miss bad, and then they'll come back and you know, throw a strike on you that's right over the corner. So it makes it hard with pitch selection sometimes, and he just chased one up in the zone, a hard fastball, and probably going to be out of the zone for a ball.
So here's Josh Patrick. Walked his last time up, grounded out to the first baseman, 3 unassisted his first time up. Runners on second and third, 2 down. Bottom of the 4th inning, 3-1 Crowder on top. A fastball by Dockery. Catches the outside corner, strike 1. So what control he was fighting when he was warming up. He's found a little bit of the zone here since game action has gotten back underway. A 1 pitch. Breaking ball stays upstairs, 1-1.
Yeah, and this is big. If Jeffco can get out of this, that's huge for them.
Patrick in there on the left side. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball going to miss upstairs, 2-1.
He has no feel for that. I mean, he's got 1 pitch right now, and that's the fastball. Nothing else can he even get over the plate. So all Crowder's got to do is just set on the fastball and drive it, and easier said than done.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball outside corner, 2-2. Coach Lallemand talks about winning with 2 strikes. Let's see if Patrick can do that right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the 4th, Crowder on top, 3-1. 2-2 pitch. A chopper foul off Patrick's ankle. Let's see. He's down on one knee right now.
Fouled that thing right off the inside part of his right leg, which we see a lot these days.
Rubbing up towards that right knee. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Josh Patrick. Dockery, the right-hander, comes set, and the pitch. And a fly ball down the left field line, giving chase in the corner is Holt, and he will make the play right as he reaches the fence in foul territory. Beg your pardon, that was Howard in foul territory. Makes the play right before he runs into the fence, so Crowder leaves 2 stranded. Here in the bottom of the 4th, we head to the 5th. Crowder leads at 3-1 on the KNEO Sports Network.
Your plans and college plans may have changed, but your goals have not.
Crowder College is here to serve you.
Whether you plan to start a career or transfer to a university, Crowder provides opportunities to keep your dreams alive.
Providing personalized attention, affordable tuition, convenient access, hands-on experience, and transferable options are our specialties.
We're your neighbors and your friends. Crowder.edu.
We are much more than an education.
Stashed away at First Community Bank, our new Swipe and Save program makes it a lot easier to stash money away into savings. Once you enroll your First Community Bank checking account into the program, your savings will grow every time you swipe any MasterCard debit card that is tied to your checking account. Swipe and Save automatically rounds up each debit card purchase to the nearest dollar and then transfers the change into your savings account. It's that easy. Call or stop by a First Community Bank location for enrollment details.
First Community Bank, member FDIC.
Top of the 5th inning from Joe Becker in Joplin. Crowder College 3, Jefferson College 1, Region 16 a championship ball game. As Bryce Miller is going to lead things off. Miller in there on the right side. Lines a shot into right field, but right to Wilkerson, who makes the play for out number 1. 1 pitch and 1 out. As Miller was trying to go to right field for the 2nd time in the ball game. He had an RBI single his first time up.
And Hicks just stays at it, challenging the zone, getting strike one, and that's what he does best.
Pitch on the way, fastball's going to miss to Peyton Howard. Howard flew out to left field, back in the second. Now it's to end the second inning. 1-0 pitch, puts a bunt down up the third base line. Stroth out from behind the plate, throw to first is in time.
And barely got him. The Jeffco dugout didn't like that call. Really close, hard to tell from up here, but it was a nice play coming out from behind the plate on a hop. Made a nice play to get him at first.
2 quickly down. So 3 pitches and 2 outs for Hicks here in the top of the 5th. Brings up Josh Gibson, a strikeout his last time up, singled back in the first. And he'll foul it off first base side for strike 1. Sponsors Tally Tire, Bobby Bryant of American Family Insurance, ProLube Maintenance Center, Graphic Connection, along with Roof One, Roper Honda, Newmac Electric. Fouled once again by Gibson. The count quickly 0-2. If Hicks can get Gibson right here, it'd be a 6-pitch inning. No balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Popped him up, but it'll get back and out of play.
Well, and Coach Lallemand preaches, he tries to get his pitchers to have low pitch counts, and part of that is what he calls on or out in 3 pitches. Within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, he either wants the guy on base or sitting in the dugout. And if you can do that and challenge the zone, then you're probably going to keep your pitch count down and be able to go late in the ball game.
0-2 pitch, here it is. Strike 3 call, got him looking on the outside corner, and down go the Vikings here in the top of the 5th. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Crowder on top 3-1 on the KNEO Sports Network.
Landry is remembered for his 29 years walking the sidelines as head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. But there was something much more important to him than being a successful football coach.
It was the fact that God loves me. John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life." And then I went on to find out it was the fact that I was a sinner. And then I found what I was looking for. And that was the message found in 1 Corinthians 15:3 and 4, where the gospel of Jesus is the declaration of 3 facts. Christ died, Christ was buried, and Christ rose again. And when I heard that, I went to my knees and accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior 1 year before I took over the Dallas Cowboys as the head coach.
We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association. Call us for a free booklet about what it means to have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Toll free at 866-JESUS-CARES or click billygraham.org.
Bottom of the 5th inning here from Joe Becker in Joplin. Crowder on top by the score of 3-1.
The left fielder, number 2, Peyton Holt.
The heart of the order up here for Crowder College: Peyton Holt, Landry Wilkerson, Gavin Glasgow. Holt doubled back in the first inning. Digs in there on the right side. Each team with 6 hits. Crowder, though, with the 3 runs. Fouled back and out of play by Holt. Strike 1. Kind of like yesterday, just waiting for this offense to erupt. You feel like it's going to come at some point in time.
Well, and it never really did yesterday. It was mostly Jeffco started just walking everybody.
There's a fly ball to right field. That ball is well hit. That ball is way up and gone over the scoreboard in right field as Peyton Holt hits the second home run of the ball game for Crowder. They extend their lead to 4-1.
So home run number 99 it is, right?
That is.
Well, we can see if we can hit triple digits today.
It makes life a whole lot easier when you, as you talked about last half inning, when you can sit dead red on a fastball.
And it was a good piece of hitting. I mean, he keeps trying to throw the fastball out over the plate, and that's what he did. And Peyton just went with it and drove it straight to right field. A great swing.
Fastball catching the outside corner, strike one. So Crowder came into this tournament with 93 home runs. Through the first 2 games of the tournament, they had 4. They've hit 2 here today, so they're at 99 on the season. Pitch barely going to miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That is still just amazing to me. They're potentially going to hit over 100 home runs in one season.
1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. And chop foul. The count's 1-2. The right fielder went up the hill that time and gave it a look, but that ball was well over the scoreboard. 1-2 pitch. Fastball missing away when Holt hit that to right field. It blended in out there with the Boys and Girls Club metal siding that's across the way, and you're sitting on the third base side. You lost it for a second, then you saw it land in the green grass out there. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss by Wilkerson. So Dockery gets his second strikeout since coming on.
Gavin Glasgow.
In relief, here's Gavin Glasgow.
Yeah, so the most home runs hit by Crowder was 86 back in 1981, and that was when they still had a shorter fence. And since they moved the fence back in 2018, they hit 74. So that record's long gone.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
They won't have to have those 2 different home run records anymore either.
0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, 0-2.
I'm not sure what that was. He's been seeing the ball well and been swinging the bat well. Hopefully he'll stay hot and he can find a way with 2 strikes here.
For Dockery, that was his 9th home run he's given up this season. Fastball missing down low, and he mentioned Dockery came in to this ball game with a 15.98 ERA. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 out, 1 run is in. 4-1 Crowder on top. Fastball, strike 3 call at the knees on the outside corner.
Designated hitter number 28, Frankie Cercello.
There's Frankie Cercello. Back-to-back strikeouts by Dockery after the leadoff home run by Holt. Cercello struck out his last time up and his first time up, so 0 for 2 in the ball game for Frankie. See if he can get on track right here. That pitch will miss away, ball 1. Crowder got 3 in the third, 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. Jeffco got 1 in the top of the 2nd. 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball, missing down low, 2-0. Dockery still fighting that breaking ball, trying to get it over for a strike, and hasn't been able to locate it as of yet. 2-0 pitch. Fastball down low and away, 3-0.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Coach Lallman's probably given Frankie the green light with 3-0 and 2 out here if he gets a good one.
3-0 pitch. A fastball catching the outer portion of the plate, 3-1. So Dockery continues to work the outer half of the plate. Picks up a strike right there, 3-1. And a changeup right there possibly. Took a little something off that one, and it's fouled off. The count now full at 3-2.
I'll give a shout out here to Coach Kyle Cone-Williams is texting me right now that used to be here at Crowder. He is now the head coach at Cameron University, so he's watching and listening from home.
And ball 4 outside.
Shortstop, number 13.
You'd love to see guys go on and have success and get to lead their own program. A runner on at first base. Mercado up there on the right side, hit into a 6-4-3 double play his first time up, struck out in the 4th. Dockery came into the ball game. He had walked more batters than he had struck out. Fastball high and tight, 1-0. Activity down there in the Jeffco bullpen. Crowder has had numerous opportunities so far today to put this ball game away, but haven't been able to capitalize. And a swing and a foul back, 1-1. The Jeffco's just kind of hanging around right now. We saw them explode in that second ball game yesterday for those 15 runs.
That's what you don't want to do. You know, you don't want to give them any confidence, give them any life. You know, Crowder needs to keep putting on pressure and keep extending the lead.
1-1 pitch, breaking ball right through there for a strike, and so Dockery drops a curveball in there for a strike. 1-2 now.
Finally, you know, and he's got some good stuff. Throws pretty hard. I mean, you really don't want him to settle in. He could end up doing a good job keeping us off balance.
And strike 3 call got him looking for the final out of the inning. We head to the 6th, 4-1. Crowder on top on the KNEO Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized for delivering quality specialty care safely and effectively. They were recently named a 2017 CareChex Top 100 in the nation for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Call Roof One and Done, 313-5153.
I love when a company gives back. My roofer, Roof One, has a referral program that I took advantage of. I referred my neighbor and Roof One gave me $100 and said if I wanted to donate it to my church, they would double it. I love Roof One and Done.
Call Roof One and Done, 313-5153, area code 417.
Max Steel Incorporated in Diamond, Missouri is proud to be supporting this portion of the game. They specialize in metal building supplies including residential and commercial garage doors, vinyl siding, plus windows and insulation for commercial and residential. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. till noon. Max Steel Incorporated located at 17982 Elder Road in Diamond, Missouri or online at maxsteelinc.com. 417-325-5300.
Top of the 6th inning, Jack Rigoni to lead things off for Jeffco. Crowder leads this ball game by the score of 4-1. Rigoni in there on the right side. Pitch on the way from Hicks. Catching the inside corner, strike 2. And the count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Rigoni has grounded into a 4-6-3 double play and grounded out to third. And fastball, strike 3 call. Got him looking on the outside corner for out number 1.
And Hicks just keeps after it, challenging the zone. And I'm not sure, but I think that zone might be widening up a little bit as the game goes because both dugouts have been complaining the last couple innings especially. I think we've had 3 or 4 looking strikeouts and lots of comments out of the dugouts.
5 strikeouts now in the ball game for Hicks. And a strike 1 right through there. Gideon Antel in there on the right side. He struck out back in the first, grounded out to short. His last time up, and a breaking ball catches the inside corner, strike two. Hicks winds and deals. Swing and a miss, strike three on a breaking ball, diving outside of the zone. 2 up and 2 down.
Number 30, Matt.
Making quick work out of him, and just what we like to see, keeping the pace going and making it hard for Jeffco to feel like they can get anything going.
Here's Matt Shark, singled his last time up back in the fourth, struck out looking back in the second. Shark hits out of an open stance on the right side. A ground ball down towards short. Mercado charging and can't field it cleanly. And on safely at first base is Shark. Let's see if they give him a hit or an error.
I don't think we've got a play on that. It was hit so slow.
And they're going to give him an error.
I don't think he has a chance at that one.
Yeah, no, he was deep there at shortstop on the edge of the grass, and it was in on the hands that time of Shark and got past the pitcher's mound. A runner at first base, 2 down. And Hicks will pepper the outside corner with a strike. That's the first error of the ball game on Crowder. Jordan Duncan in there, hit into a 4-6-3 double play his last time up, struck out back in the second. 0-1. Missing away, ball one, 1-1.
And about the only problem Hicks has had is just not finishing the inning off. I want to say pretty much most of the base runners he's allowed have been with 2 outs.
That was the case back in the second. Fastball going to miss upstairs. 2-1 now. Hicks getting some encouragement from the Crowder faithful down below. Here's the 2-1. Off speed, swing and a miss by Duncan, strike 2. Pulled the string on him that time. Shark down there at first base. He is there with 2 down. Crowder leads at 4-1, top of the 6th inning. Set is Hicks. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down go the Vikings here in the top of the 6th inning as Hicks will strike out the side. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Crowder leads at 4-1 on the KNEO Sports Network.
You can pray all you want. You can go to church all you want. But I want you to know that going to church isn't going to save you.
Franklin Graham with some tough truth for those who go to church.
And there are a lot of people that have that false hope. Listen to me. Just because you go to church doesn't mean that you're forgiven, that you're saved. Oh, just because you pray, and you can pray many times a day, but that's not going to do one bit of good. The only way you can approach a holy God is through Jesus Christ. And Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but by me.
Come to the Father through faith in His Son, Jesus Christ. He is the only way. We are the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association. For a free booklet on how to begin a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, call us toll-free at 866-JESUS-CARES or click billygraham.org.
A proud supporter of Crowder College athletics is New Mac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is newmac.com or 417-451-1515. Proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, New Mac Electric, your touchstone energy partner.
Bottom of the 6th, Jack Stroth to lead things off. Stroth will step in there on the right side. Stroth, a home run, his first time up to left field and singled back in the 4th inning. He'll take a fastball missing down low from Dockery, ball 1. Jeffco left another runner on there in the top half of this inning. They've left 4 in the ball game. Stroth will take a pitch down low. 2-0 now.
They've left a lot on base, I think, throughout this tournament. Probably over 24 or more they've left on base in the handful of games they've played.
Wind the pitch. Fastball just a bit upstairs that time. And the count 3 balls, no strikes. Stroth trying to get on to lead off the inning. He'll take a strike on the inside corner. 3-1 now. Sponsors today, Roof 1, Roper Honda, New Mac Electric, all sponsoring the ball game. Crowder leads this one 4-1. There's a drive to center field. That ball's well hit. That ball's going to be up and caught. 2 steps onto the warning track by Rigoni out there in center field. So Stroth hit it to the deepest portion of the ballpark, and it barely held it. Just barely missed his 2nd home run of the game.
Yeah, just not quite enough of that one. He got a good piece of it, but not quite enough. And it's a big park out there at 400, about right where he hit it.
And it's almost jets out there in right center field where there's a little gate out there. Or beg your pardon, in left center field.
Yeah, it's probably a little further than 400 right there.
No balls and a strike on Clayton Gray. He's had a good ball game. Takes a breaking ball upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gray 2 for 2, 2 singles and a run scored. Give credit to Gonzalez and Dockery so far in the ball game. There's a drive to left field down the left field line. That ball will get out of play. Coming into the ball game today, Gonzalez had only thrown 8 innings for the Vikings this year. He had a 5.63 ERA. Dockery had thrown 16 1/3, had a 15.98 ERA. They've only given up 4 between the two. There's a fly ball, shallow left field. Howard coming on, and he will make the play for out number 2. 2 quickly down for Crowder here in the bottom of the 6th.
The second baseman.
Here's Logan
15,
Chambers.
Logan Chambers.
It's the first time in the ball game here today that the 8 and 9 batters didn't set the table for the top of the lineup. If you're the Vikings, you love having Chambers up there with nobody on and 2 out. Dockery, the tall right-hander, winds and deals. Breaking ball. Going to miss upstairs, ball 1. Wind blowing a tad bit here at Joe Becker now. Flag still pretty much still, but it is starting to blow some. Forecast continues to be clear right now. No rain in the area. 2 balls, no strikes on Chambers. And pops this one up a mile high. It's going to get out of play, third base side. Going to find the seats and trickle its way down. 2-1 on Chambers. The bullpen currently silent for Jeffco. Nobody on, 2 out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Two-one pitch on the way. Fastball, and got our home plate umpire once again. It's down in the dirt, and second time he's been nicked in the ball game today.
And got him right in the arm, I think.
Got one off the face mask earlier in the ball game. Three balls, 1 strike. Chambers back in there on the left side. The 3-1 pitch. Chopper right back up the middle. Gloved by Duncan, the second baseman. Throws to first in time. Down go the Rough Riders. 1, 2, 3 in order. In the bottom of the 6th, we head to the 7th. Crowder on top 4-1 on the KNEO Sports Network.
Future plans and college plans may have changed, but your goals have not.
Crowder College is here to serve you.
Whether you plan to start a career or transfer to a university, Crowder provides opportunities to keep your dreams alive.
Providing personalized attention, affordable tuition, convenient access, hands-on experience, and transferable options are our specialties.
We're your neighbors and your friends. Crowder.edu.
We are much more than an education.
Thunder leads to a storm. When disaster strikes, you gotta get informed.
Go with a winning team that will get the job done right. Roof Masters Remodeling is the professional team you can count on for all your roofing and home exterior needs. Call Roof Masters Remodeling today for your free estimate at 417-726-5226.
Restoration done right. Roof Masters. Roof Masters Remodeling.
Top of the 7th inning, Crowder on top 4-1. Joe Hamilton's going to lead things off for Jeffco. He'll swing and miss right there, strike one.
And he's been a tough out for Crowder today. He didn't play against us in the first meeting with Jeffco, but he's done a good job today.
He'll foul this one off, and Hicks once again ahead of another hitter by the count of 0-2. Hamilton has walked. Also singled in the ball game here today. Gonna miss outside, 1-2. Beg your pardon, Hamilton, 2 singles in the game. Singled in the second and in the fourth. Fastball gonna miss down low and away, 2-2 now. Starting to get someone possibly loose down there in the Crowder bullpen. You got the guy walking around, a ground ball down towards second. Charging his Chambers, throws to first in time for out number 1.
Third baseman, number 12.
Well, and I have no idea what kind of pitch count Hicks is at right now, but with the way he has thrown today, I would assume his pitch count is pretty low. He's definitely not wasted a whole lot of pitches, so he should be good to go unless he starts getting in trouble.
Here's Matthew Albritton. Albritton in there on the right side. Pitch on the way. A ground ball foul off the right ankle of Albritton. He is
hurting, and he's got a leg guard on down there, but it must have missed it.
Well, it went off the right leg, and he's got the leg guard on the left leg. That's usually how that's going to work out for you. Went off that right ankle down there.
It did. How do you foul a ball off of your back foot? That's a tough one.
Him and Stroth having a nice little conversation about it. The home plate umpire now chimes in, asking him the same thing. No balls and a strike. Nobody on, 1 out, top of the 7th inning. Line by Hicks, the pitch. And going to miss in, 1-1. Sponsors Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Insurance Benefits Consultants, Roof Masters Remodeling, the law offices of Wood and Peterson. Pitch going to catch the inside corner. Count now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. Fastball going to miss away. 2-2 now.
And that must have just missed. A good-looking pitch, good spot.
Here's the 2-2. Chopper down towards first. Nice pickup down there at first base, and Glasgow's going to step on the bag.
The catcher, number 8.
Glasgow did a good job coming and getting that. I think if he sits back and waits on the hop with the way the turf plays, he doesn't make that play. So he made a good choice coming and getting it on the short hop and stepping on the bag.
2 down now. Bryce Miller going to step in on the right side. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. No balls and a strike. The pitch on the way. Fastball catching the outside corner, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Hicks looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Oh, and almost got it, just missed over the outer half of the plate. 1-2.
That's a good pitch. You wonder if the persuasion of the dugout there after a few of those called pitches in the last couple innings maybe persuaded that, but that was a nice-looking pitch.
1-2 pitch, line shot back up the middle into center field for a base hit, so Miller has his second hit of the ball game. He's on safely at first base with 2 down, and once again, a runner reaches with 2 outs for the Vikings.
That was a little bit scary. I think that deflected off of Hicks. Barely. I think it barely got maybe his glove, but it looked like it ricocheted off of him a little bit. That ball was hit right back at him.
Well, Miller on at first base. Here's Peyton Howard. He's tired on a nice play by Stroth his last time up. Is also flied out to left. He'll swing and miss for strike 1. Prolube Maintenance Center is sponsor. Bobby Bryan of American Family Insurance, Graphic Connection, Tally Tire, New Mac Electric, all sponsoring the ball game. 0-1 pitch. Fastball missing down low and away, 1-1. Have some Crowder players stretching down there in the bullpen. No one's throwing as of yet. 1-1 pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hicks can pump another strike in there and get through 7 with only 1 run given up so far. Howard swings the bat waiting. Hicks set at the belt. Here's the pitch. A chopper. Hicks off the mound, barehands it, throws to first in time, and down go the Vikings in the top of the 7th inning. We head it to the bottom of the 7th. Crowder on top 4-1 on the KNEO Sports Network.
You have a soul.
Franklin Graham talking about all of us.
Every one of you here tonight, you have a soul. You have a spirit that lives inside you. And my question to you, do you know where your spirit or your soul is going to reside for eternity? Every one of us is going to be dead one day. Every one of us is going to cross that river of death. We're going to pass through the valley of the shadow of death. That's all of us. Are you prepared for eternity? Are you ready to stand before a holy God?
If you know you're not ready for eternity, you can be. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association. For a free booklet about how to be ready for eternity through a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, call us toll-free at 866-JESUS-CARES or click billygraham.org.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
Helping sponsor broadcasting on KNEO is Roper Honda. Roper Honda is located at the corner of Range Line and Newman Road in Joplin, with locations also on West 7th Street in Joplin, South Main in Webb City. More information available online at roperhonda.com. Bottom of the 7th inning, Crowder on top, 4-1.
College, the third baseman, number 10, Josh Patrick.
It's going to be 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup for Crowder. Patrick, Holt, and Wilkerson. Dockery, the right-hander, brings it in. And will miss upstairs, ball 1. 4-1, Crowder on top. Crowder got 3 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th. 1-0 pitch, right through their first strike, 1-1. Winner advances to district play next weekend. 1-1 pitch, breaking ball upstairs. The winner of this tournament, Jeffco, would have to win this game and the nightcap. If Crowder wins this game, it's all over. 2-1 pitch. Kind of a defensive swing that time by Patrick. Couldn't make up his mind, and he'll foul it off. It counts 2-2. Ball was tailing in on his hands that time. Tied him up and fouled it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch to Patrick, going to miss away. Ball 3, 3-2. You'd feel a lot more comfortable with a couple more insurance runs up there on the board. 3-2 pitch. There's a drive to center field. That ball's well hit. Rigoni going back, camps underneath it at the warning track and makes the play for out number 1.
I thought that ball was hit quite a bit better off the bat than it was.
The ballpark held that one. Brings up Peyton Holt.
Left fielder, number 2, Peyton Holt.
Last time he was up, the ballpark didn't hold it. He hit a home run to right field. Also doubled back in the first inning. Next home run for the Rough Riders will be home run number 100 on the season. The pitch. A ground ball down towards short. Gibson gobbles it up, a high throw, and they'll tag Holt coming by for out number 2. Good job by Shark, the first baseman, pulled it down.
The right fielder, number
tagged
19,
Holt, so 2 quickly down. Here's Landry Wilkerson. Struck out his last time up. Walked back in the 3rd. Lined out to left back in the 1st. Nobody on, 2 out. The pitch. Gonna miss down low and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Dockery has only given up the 1 run. That was the home run to Holt back in the 5th. Worked a clean 6th inning. Struck out the side back in the 5th after he gave up that home run to Holt. 2 balls, no strikes now on Wilkerson. Two-0 pitch on the way. Here it is. Swing and a miss, just threw a fastball right by him that time, and the count's 2-1.
Yeah, and he was sitting on that and waiting. That's what he was waiting for and just couldn't catch up to it.
2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. Going to miss upstairs, 3-1. Wilkerson trying to get something going with 2 down. 3-1 pitch. Catch the outside corner, strike 2, 3-2 now. Wilkerson was ready to flip that bat and head down to first base. A full at 3-2. The payoff pitch, here it is. And that's fouled off third base side. We'll do it again. Dockery got a fly ball and a ground ball so far here in this inning. 3-2 pitch. And going to miss away, ball 4. Here's Gavin Glasgow. He'll step in. So Wilkerson is on.
First baseman, number 7, Gavin Glasgow.
Again, the Jeffco dugout didn't like that call, but I thought that pitch was well off.
Yeah, it was well off. Wilkerson a lead down there at first base. A chopper at home plate foul. And it's 0-1.
Well, with 2 outs, again, you'd like to think Crowder's probably going to try to start the runner at first, try to get him to second base, possibly at some point in this at bat.
4-1, Rough Riders on top, bottom of the 7th. Throw to first base, Wilkerson back in there safely. Hasn't turned out to be too bad of an afternoon. Maybe a little on the chilly side. Temperatures in the low to mid 60s. Fastball outside corner. And Dockery's really settled down somewhat. And if he can command the strike zone, he could be a good asset for Jeffco next year for them. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2, runner off and going. Breaking ball in the dirt, no throw. And Wilkerson down there safely at second base.
And pick the right pitch to go on, breaking ball count, and easily stolen base there.
A runner down there at second, 2 down. 4-1, Crowder on top. Frankie Cercello on deck. Here's the 1-2. And missing away, 2-2. Dockery trying to nibble on that outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 on, 2 out. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball and chop foul third base side. Dockery slowed that breaking ball way down.
Yeah, if he can command that and get that in the zone, he's going to be much tougher. Because, again, he's kind of wildly effective with his fastball.
2-2. Wilkerson takes his lead down there at second base. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down go the Rough Riders here in the bottom of the 7th. We head to the 8th. Crowder on top 4-1 on the KNEO Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized for delivering quality specialty care safely and effectively. They were recently named a 2017 CareChex Top 100 in the nation for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
We know your future plans and college plans may have changed, but your goals have not.
Crowder College is here to serve you.
Whether you plan to start a career or transfer to a university, Crowder provides opportunities to keep your dreams alive.
Providing personalized attention, affordable tuition, convenient access, hands-on experience, and transferable options are our specialties.
We're your neighbors and your friends. Crowder.edu.
We are much more than an education.
Back here, Joe Becker. Josh Gibson to lead things off for the Jeffco Vikings. Top of the order, Gibson, Rigoni, and Antel. And the pitch going to miss high and tight, ball one. Gibson in the ball game has struck out twice. Singled all the way back in the first inning. We'll chop this one foul at home plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice changeup, I believe that was. Had him off balance out in front.
Hicks staring in over the top of the glove. And the pitch. Fastball going to miss away, 2-1. Jeffco jumped on top 1-0 in the top of the second inning. Crowder got 3 in the bottom of the third, 1 in the bottom of the fifth. That's where we sit at right now. Popped up third base side. That ball is going to get out of play. That's Patrick over there giving it a look for Crowder. They count 2-2. Hicks has got Gibson swinging each of the last 2 times up on strikeouts. Two-two pitch. And Gibson able to just kind of flick the bat out there and shoot that ball foul. Gibson deep in the batter's box. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. And fouled off once again, first base side out of play. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, a sponsor, insurance benefits consultants, Roof Masters Remodeling, the law offices of Wood and Peterson. 2-2 pitch. And a chopper down the third base line. And Gibson's going to beat that out at first base. It's a tough play for anyone really to get to.
No, that was almost one of those you wanted to just try to let it go foul, but it wasn't going to. Playing on a turf field, it was going to keep rolling straight and about a foot inside the line.
Gibson with his second hit of the game. Both of those have been singles. Here's Jack Rigoni. Rigoni struck out looking his last time up. Grounded out to third in the third. Hit it into a 4-6-3 double play back in the first. Rough Riders would take another one of those right here. Pitch on the way. Ground ball to short. To second for 1. To first. Not in time. A little slow on the exchange right there at second base. Didn't look like Chambers got as much as he wanted to on that throw. So they get the out at second base. Runner on safely at first base. Rough Riders almost got their third double play of the game.
Right fielder number 17, Gideon Intel.
So Gideon Antel stepping in on the right side. Antel has struck out twice, also grounded out to the shortstop. And he'll shoot this one foul down the right field line out of play. Well, Hicks really had Antel baffled his last time up. Got him with a breaking ball that was diving down low outside of the zone, and you can tell Antel was frustrated about it. No balls, 1 strike, runner at first base, 1 down. Runner off and going, and a ground ball fair down the right field line and into the corner, so the hit and run worked that time. And Wilkerson trying to corral the ball out there in the corner, and Antel all the way to third base in there safely. It's a 4-2 ball game, and the Jeffco dugout erupts. Now the tying run comes to home plate.
Number 30, Matt Sharp.
Yeah, and that ball was messing with Wilkerson down there in the corner and caromed around and having a hard time kind of corralling it, and ends up getting a triple out of it.
So the double play that didn't happen comes back to hurt Crowder right there. A run scores, 4-2 now, Crowder on top. And there's a ball hit foul third base side. No balls, 1 strike.
I cannot tell. I think it's Floyd and Carter in the Rough Rider bullpen. It's hard to see the numbers from up here.
No balls, 1 strike. On Shark, the pitch. And a high towering fly ball into center field. Gray camping underneath it, makes the play. Runner tags at third. And will come halfway down the line. They try and throw behind him, and out at third base they get him. Not sure what Antel was doing right there. He was very slow getting back to the bag, and the Rough Riders throw behind him and get him out for the final out of the inning. We headed to the bottom of the 8th inning. Crowder on top 4-2 on the KNEO Sports Network.
Before Nicodemus could even pay Jesus a compliment, Jesus could read his mind. He could look right into Nicodemus's heart. He knew exactly what Nicodemus was thinking.
Franklin Graham, reminding us that Jesus Christ knows all about us.
And that's the way it is with you. Every one of you sitting here tonight, Jesus Christ sees right into your heart. He sees right into your mind. He knows exactly what your problems are. He knows exactly what you're thinking. And Jesus looked at this religious man, this man of great learning, this man that has such respect in the community. And Jesus looks at him and he says, Nicodemus, you must be born again.
Just like Nicodemus, you need to be born again. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association. For a free booklet about what it means to be born again and to have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, call us toll-free at 866-JESUS-CARES or click billygraham.org.
Back here at Joe Becker as Jeffco runs themselves into an out to end the top of the 8th inning, and a really tough one for them because they would have still had the tying run at home plate after Shark flied out to center, but just like that, sides retired. Rough Riders like to get a run or two here before they head to the top of the 9th inning.
Yeah, and sometimes, good base running or bad base running can be the difference of a game, and that's a perfect example right there where Jeffco let some bad base running cost him a potential big situation.
Here's Frankie Cercillo. Struck out 3 times in the ball game today. Takes a pitch down and away, ball 1. So he is due right here.
Frankie's been having a hard couple days here. Ever since after the home run, I think in his first at-bat yesterday, he's had a really hard time.
Pitch going to miss away. 2 balls, no strikes. Jeff Coach just kind of hung around all afternoon long. Got a run in the 2nd, a run in the 8th. Crowder leads 4-2 here in the bottom of the 8th. We had more chatter from the Jeffco dugout, and our home plate umpire has heard enough, and he is relaying that message to the Jeffco dugout. Gave them their warning. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's a 2-0 pitch. There's a line shot down the left field line into the corner. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Cercillo around first base, on his way to second base with a leadoff double.
Great piece of hitting right there. Stayed back, drove that ball right down the line. Very hard hit shot.
A leadoff double.
Looks like they're going to run for him.
For the Rough Riders at second base, number 3, Trey Harris. Harris now running.
Trey Harris, sophomore, going to come on and run down there at second base.
Jeffrey Mercado.
There's Jeffrey Mercado. Let's see if The Vikings going to make a pitching change here. Just going to go out and have a quick conversation. Dockery has been in there since the 4th. He's done a good job keeping Crowder at bay. He's only given up 1 run. We mentioned his high ERA coming into the ball game here today, and he's done a really good job of keeping the Rough Riders from mounting a 4 or 5 run lead.
And really, considering the lack of experience on the mound today for Jeffco, they've thrown 2 guys that haven't thrown very many innings, and they've done a pretty good job. I mean, this is a very potent Crowder offense. They've scored a lot of runs, and they're obviously not hitting on all cylinders right now. But the Jeffco guys have done a good job keeping them in check and staying in the ball game and giving them a chance.
So Jeffrey Mercado going to step in there on the right side. Crowder looking for an insurance run here in the bottom of the 8th inning. They lead 4-2. The sun trying to peek out from behind the clouds. Might as well enjoy it, because who knows how much we're going to have of that over the next week or so.
Jeffco's aligned for the bunt.
Mercado swinging away, fouls it off.
And Jeffco should know this is not a situation Crowder would typically bunt, not when you get a runner at second, nobody out. And they are still lined up defensively looking for a bunt.
Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball in the dirt. Stays in front of the catcher Miller that time. Trey Harris, the pinch runner down there at second base. 5'10", 170 pounds from Little Rock, Arkansas. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Mercado will foul it back. He shakes his head there momentarily. Down to the count, 1-2.
Yeah, he chased one up in the zone there. Probably should have let that go, but in a battle with 2 right here, at least do something to move the runner. Get something to the outfield.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the pitch in the dirt. Miller knocks it down as it rolls up the third baseline. Harris stays down there at second base. Two balls, 2 strikes. Mercado swings the bat, waiting. The pitch. Ground ball off the glove of Gibson, the shortstop in the left field. And Harris will stop at third base. And it's going to be an error on Gibson. The shortstop runners at the corners, nobody down for Crowder College.
The catcher, number 5, Jack Stroth.
Here's Stroth. He is fly deep to center field. He is homered to left and singled in the ball game. As he is seeing the ball well today. Can extend Crowder's lead with a base hit, a fly ball deep enough possibly to get the run home. Takes ball 1.
Hey, you never have enough here. Getting 1 or 2 more insurance runs is huge.
Dockery set at the belt. The pitch, runner off and going from first. Throw down to second base is not in time. Mercado on safely down there at second. Harris at third, Mercado at second. Nobody out, bottom of the 8th. Crowder leads this one 4-2. Lots of room out there in the alleys and right center and left center. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. See if Stroth can just get a piece of one here. Clayton Gray awaits on deck. Stroth deep in the batter's box on the right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Dockery got him with the fastball out of the zone, and one down.
Center fielder number 1, Clayton Gray.
5 strikeouts in the ball game for Dockery. Clayton Gray, 2 for 3, has flied out to left, 2 singles, has scored a run in the ball game. Pitch on the way, and he catches the outside corner, strike one.
Jeffco's got the infielders playing in. They're going to be trying to cut the runner down at the plate. They're not wanting to give Crowder any more of a lead than they already have.
0-1 pitch. Wave and a miss by Gray, 0-2.
Crowder's already had one guy not put it in play, you know, with runners at second, third, nobody out. Can't afford to do that again here. They got to put the ball in play.
No balls, 2 strikes on Clayton Gray. Runners take their leads at second and third. The pitch, swing and a miss. Down goes Gray for out number 2.
Definitely not what you want right there. That's too bad. Unproductive at bats with second, third, nobody out. Not ideal.
It's up to Logan Chambers to pick up his teammates. Chambers, yet to get a hit in the ball game today, walked and scored back in the third. Harris, a lead down there at third base. He's running for Cercillo, who led off the inning with a double. Mercado down there at second. And a strike by Dockery on the outside corner, 0-1. Four to 2, Crowder College on top. Bottom of the 8th inning, Region 16 championship game. Here's the 0-1. And strike on the outside corner, 0-2. So Dockery has really lived there all ball game long since he came in back in the 4th. No balls, 2 strikes. Chambers has to protect here, 0-2. He struck out back in the 4th on a high fastball. And went after a pitch that time and sprays it foul, third base side out of play. Chambers set to dig back in the batter's box here. Runners take their leads. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out. The pitch. Strike 3 call, got him looking on the outside corner as Dockery strikes out 3 in a row, and the Crowder threat ends here in the 8th. We head into the 9th. Rough Riders on top 4-2 on the KNEO Sports Network. Insurance Benefits Consultants at 1009 Neosho Boulevard is proud to be a part of the local community and wants to thank everyone for allowing them to serve them. They offer individual and group payroll deducted supplemental benefits for those who have an injury or accident which keeps them from working. For more information, the phone number for Jay Boyce at Insurance Benefits Consultants is 417-451-4244 or online at ibcneosho.com. Proud to support Crowder College. The law offices of Wood & Peterson is proud to be sponsoring this portion of Crowder College baseball on KNEO. Located at 119 South Washington in Neosho and at 431 Virginia Avenue in Joplin. They serve Southwest Missouri with personal claim representation. For more information, the phone number is 417-451-4141 or online at neoshoattorney.com. Be sure to listen to This Week in Crowder College, sponsored by the law offices of Wood & Peterson, every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on KNEO.
Being a part of this community is important to Bobby Bryant of American Family.
Jordan Duncan to lead things off. First pitch swinging, a fly ball to center field, pulled in right there by Gray for out number 1. Well, you're past the heart of the order now, but
Number 15, Joe Hamilton.
Hamilton has been pesky all day long. He's been on base twice. All he needed is one base runner to have a chance to bring the tying run to the plate as Crowder leads at 4-2 here in the top of the 9th. Pitch to Hamilton, and a little looper into center field. That's going to be in there for a base hit.
And he does it again. He's had a good day.
Third baseman, number 12.
Hicks back out there trying to finish things out. Here's Matthew Albritton. A fly out to center, now a single to center.
Here comes Coach Lolleman. This might be it for Hicks. I would think they'll go to Floyd here. Let's see.
And the Rough Riders will make a pitching change, so Hicks goes 8 1/3. The runner on first base is his responsibility. The Rough Riders to make a pitching change.
It looks like Floyd jogging in.
So with the pitching change being made, let's step aside here for a 30-second break. This is Rough Rider Baseball on the KNEO Sports Network.
Future plans and college plans may have changed, but your goals have not.
Crowder College is here to serve you.
Whether you plan to start a career or transfer to a university, Crowder provides opportunities to keep your dreams alive.
Providing personalized attention, affordable tuition, convenient access, hands-on experience, and transferable options are our specialties.
We're your neighbors and your friends. Crowder.edu.
We are much more than an education.
Connor Floyd is the new pitcher for the Rough Riders. Floyd, a right-hander. Trying to come on and close things out in the top of the 9th inning. A runner on at first base. Tying run now coming to home plate for Jeffco. Connor Floyd, a 0.81 ERA coming into the Region 16 tournament. 2 wins, no losses, 1 save. Has pitched 22 1/3 innings coming into tournament action. 41 strikeouts, 9 walks. So you know he wants to come in and put the hammer down. He pitched briefly in the ball game yesterday against Jeffco. Pitched an inning, only threw 7 pitches. Had 1 strikeout, faced 2 batters. In there on the right side, Matthew Albritton. Pitch on the way is going to be a fastball right through there for a strike.
Yeah, and you just never know. I mean, they're 1 pitch away from potentially tying this thing, and you go to the hot hand and the guy that's been getting it done for you.
Pitch on the way by Floyd. Took a little something off that one. Catches the outside corner. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Albritton. Hamilton, a lead down there at first base. Here is the 0-2 pitch on the way. Going to miss inside. Going to get away from Stroth, the catcher. Down to second base goes Hamilton. Right now, that's of little concern. The batter is your main concern. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the runner at second base, you would say, doesn't matter at this point. It's the runner at the plate that's the tying run.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. And barely missing outside, 2-2.
Ooh, boy. That was a good-looking pitch. I don't see that missing from up here, but I'm up here, so.
2-2 on Albritton, the pitch. Strike 3 call, got him looking on the outside corner, and 2 down now.
That looked like the same pitch, too.
A conversation ensues at home plate. Albritton not happy with that call.
He's
2 down.
very fortunate to not be tossed right now. That's
Miller.
typically would see that player getting thrown out of the game at this point. Umpire probably figures it doesn't matter. They're one out away from being done with their season.
So here's Bryce Miller, who has 2 hits in the ball game. The pitch. Wave and a miss, an off-speed pitch right there. No balls and 1 strike. So Connor Floyd trying to close things out. Miller stands deep in the batter's box. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 right through there now. Crowder 1 out away from winning the Region 16 tournament. No balls, 2 strikes. A runner on at second base is Hamilton, a 1-out single. Floyd set to go. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a foul back, will do it again. Miller put a good swing on that one. He does have one of the 2 RBIs in the ball game today for Jeffco. Has 2 singles, also lined out to right field. No balls, 2 strikes. Connor Floyd staring in for the sign. Comes set at the letters. Now going to step off. No balls, 2 strikes. Floyd set. Here's the pitch. And a fly ball into right field. Giving chase is Wilkerson. It's going to be a foul ball.
Oh, man.
He placed that perfectly in between 3 Crowder defenders, and no one could catch up to it. Thankfully, it was tailing away and landed about 2 feet foul. He has gone to right field each time in the ball game today. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second base, 2 down. Floyd looking for that 1 final strike. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's going to hit him. So runners on at first and second base with 2 down now. Hit him on the hand.
Well, I think it's one of those that kind of got the knob,
yeah,
the hand / knob, and the Crowder guys probably heard that and thought maybe it was a
fair
off
ball.
the bat and in fair territory.
Now the tying run is on at first base, and now a pinch runner.
Running at first base, number 6, Michael Paul.
Michael Paul going to come on a run. So here's Peyton Howard, 0 for 3 in the ball game. Well, you really want to end it right here. You don't want to get Gibson back up to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on Howard.
Yeah, and you also don't want the tying run in scoring position. You want to go ahead and finish it now.
Rough Riders were 1 strike away before Miller was hit by a pitch. Here's the 0-1. And a strike on the outside corner, 0-2. Floyd coming right after Peyton Howard, the 9th place batter in the Jeffco lineup. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Rough Riders are Region 16 tournament champions, and their season stays alive as they dogpile Floyd in front of the pitcher's mound. And a dream season so far for the Rough Riders continues, as you'd hate to be Floyd at the bottom of that pile, but I'm sure he's enjoying it right now.
Oh, yeah, they've been waiting on this for a long time, really ever since last year. You know, a lot of these guys were here last year, started the season, I can't remember, 20-something and 2, 27 and 2, having a great year, and then it gets shortened because of COVID. So for a lot of these guys, they have been waiting for a long time for this.
Crowder wins it 4-2. We'll pause for a 60-second timeout and come back and wrap it up on the KNEO Sports Network.
You can pray all you want. You can go to church all you want. But I want you to know that going to church isn't going to save you.
Franklin Graham with some tough truth for those who go to church.
And there are a lot of people that have that false hope. Listen to me. Just because you go to church doesn't mean that you're forgiven, that you're saved. Oh, just because you pray, and you can pray many times a day, but that's not going to do one bit of good. The only way you can approach a holy God is through Jesus Christ. And Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but by me.
Come to the Father through faith in His Son, Jesus Christ. He is the only way. We are the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association. For a free booklet on how to begin a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, call us toll-free at 866-JESUS-CARES or click billygraham.org.
Back here at Joe Becker Stadium in Joplin, one final time. Crowder College victorious. They are Region 16 tournament champions. They survived to advance to district play next weekend. Site still to be determined there. But Crowder wins it 4-2 today over Jeffco, and it wasn't easy by any stretch. The bats for Crowder, they're usually hot and scoring a lot of runs. We give credit to both Gonzalez for Jeffco today and Dockery. Both pitched well. Two guys who haven't thrown that much this year for the Vikings. They came on and gave Jeffco exactly what they needed today, only allowing 4 runs, but James Hicks pitched 8 1/3 innings in the ball game today and was fantastic on the mound. Connor Floyd came in and closed things out. And Crowder's dream still lives on, a chance to get back to the JUCO World Series, and they'll have a chance to do that next weekend. Of course, that district always filled with a lot of talent, but this Crowder team is one of the most talented teams in the nation. And sometimes getting over that first hump is the toughest thing to do, and they did that here today with the victory over Jeffco, 4-2, and now Crowder continues to congratulate each other out there by the pitcher's mound as the Rough Riders win it here tonight 4-2. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for Crowder, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Jeffco Vikings.
Attention to the home plate area for our trophy presentation.
As Gonzalez will take the loss, Hicks will take the win. Well, it's been our privilege to bring you Crowder College baseball over the past couple days here on the KNEO Sports Network. Our post-game show today is sponsored by Crowder College Roof Masters Remodeling and Insurance Benefits Consultants. Thank you to all our sponsors for helping get these broadcasts on the air. And we'll pass along to you what's going to happen next weekend for district play. So for Garrett Crane, this is Adam Winkler saying so long from Joe Becker Stadium. Once again, your final score, Crowder 4, Jeffco 2. Crowder College has won the Region 16 tournament. Thanks for watching today on the KNEO Sports Network.